Hello students, hoping you are fine. Welcome to the digital class of Dipti Principal School. This is your worksheet A1 for class 6 and the subject is science. Chapter is 12. In the earlier video, I have written question number 6 short answer type questions. I hope you have written the answers and obviously following the worksheets. Now for question number 7, long answer type questions. First question is distinguish between conductors and insulators. कंडक्टर्स किसे बोलते हैं और इंसुलेटर किसे बोलते हैं पता है, इनके बीच में आपको डिफरेंस लिखना है, इनके बीच में क्या डिफरेंस है वो बताना है. ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल नंबर 1, the materials which allow electric current to pass through them are called conductors. Example: iron, water, etc. Okay. And for insulators, number 1 is the materials do not allow to pass through them are called insulators. Examples are wood, plastic, etc. Now, number 2, that means conductors are mainly metallic and for insulators are non-metallic. Insulators are non-metallic. Number 3, are electrical devices are made up of conductors. That means, but insulators are used for the covering of sockets or switches. So you can write they are used for covers or handles of electrical devices. Okay, these are the 3 differences between conductors and insulators. Conductors are which allow the current and made up of metallic, and these are used for the electrical appliances. But insulators does not allow the current to pass them, and they are of non-metallic and for used as covering or handles for the electrical device. Question number B. Why do electric appliances and screwdrivers have handles covered with plastic or wood? So write down the answer. Handles of electrical appliances, screwdrivers plastic, rubber or wood. So that time the person testing the electrical circuits does not get an electric shock. Does not get an electric shock. Okay. As these materials are insulators that do not allow to pass the electric current. Through that means the person who is testing any electric sockets or switches cannot get an electric shock. To prevention of electric shock, handles of electric appliances and any screwdrivers or testers are made up of insulators. Number 3. What safety measures should you follow while handling the electric appliance? हमें क्या फॉलो करना चाहिए या क्या मेजर्स प्रिकॉशंस लेने चाहिए इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक नहीं लेने के लिए या इलेक्ट्रिक अप्लायंस में जो हम लोग काम करते हैं ताकि हमें इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक न लगे. सो राइट डाउन द आंसर टू प्रिवेंट ourselves from getting an electric shock. We need to follow some preventive measures such as do not touch electric wires with bare hands. Number 2, do not touch electric wires with roughly handled materials. Here can be also written as bare hands or you can write also Now, number 1 is do not touch electric wires with bare hands or wet hands. Do not touch electric wires with any roughly handled materials. Number 3 is do not insert too many switches in one point. Number 4, do not experiment. It is obvious that it can be seen that small children use some experiment with the wires or cells, but it is very dangerous for them. So we should take precautions while handling the electrical switches or gadgets. have the responsibility to make them understand the children for while they are doing some experiment or any electric wires handling. So we have to follow some measures or prevention to prevent ourselves from the getting an electric shock. So till now question answer is done, but you have homework. Open the page 158. It is given that write true or false. It is given as write true or false. So you have to write in copy as well as in book. आपको इसे कॉपी में और आपके अपने बुक में इसको कंप्लीट करना है इस होमवर्क को. Well, it is completed and your worksheet also completed for A1. Write question answer, learn the chapter, learn the question answer, and obviously follow the worksheet. Follow this worksheet very carefully. Till now, thank you and stay home, stay safe. Bye.